All right, guys, on today's episode, I got two things to tell you. One, I think boxing is better than Muay Thai. I'm going to explain why. And two, Colby Covington. I know I'm late to the party, but I've been sick. Colby Covington is losing me as a fan, and I hate it. I've been such a big supporter of his career, and I think he's about the best that's ever been in the weight class, and he is pushing me away hardcore. Anyways, that and more on today's edition of Smiling Sam's something. All right, let's get the first thing. First things first. Boxing. I posted something on my TikTok the other day saying, hey, if you need a base, you wrestle and box. Those are the two that matter. Wrestling's better than jiu-jitsu. Boxing's better than Muay Thai. And nobody argued with me about the wrestling. But man, my comments went nuts with, I've boxed before. I've trained Muay Thai before. The Muay Thai fighter beats the boxer more times than not. Now, I don't disagree with that, okay? I don't disagree that more times than not, the Muay Thai guy will beat the boxer. But that's because the boxer is going into Muay Thai, a sport that is not his, and fighting him in Muay Thai. I don't like that. I mean, I do. I love watching it. Everyone loves watching it, but I don't like comparing, well, Muay Thai is better. If the Muay Thai fighter were to go into the boxer sport, the boxer would light him up. What I'm more claiming is that if you were to give a boxer a year's worth of training, in Muay Thai, and you were going to give the Muay Thai fighter a year's worth of training in boxing, I believe the boxer would do far better than the Muay Thai guy. Of course, it comes down to the athlete. Of course, it comes down to who wants it more. Let's say there's a $10 million purse at the end of it. So these guys want it badly. They're both in it. The winner gets it all. They're both going to train as hard as they can. I believe the boxer is going to be able to address the leg kicks, which is what everyone says is going to happen, the leg kicks, in 1 year's time, far better than the Muay Thai guy is going to be able to address the straight jabs and hooks. I just think it. Basics. If you take the simplicity of each sport, what is Muay Thai? There's 8 limbs. You have jab, cross, elbow, knee, kick. Headbutts too. I'm glad headbutts aren't legal. You have 8 things you got to worry about. You have 8 things to get good with. Boxing, you have 2. Now, not quite. Boxing has head movement. Boxing has footwork. Muay Thai guys have terrible head movement. Their footwork is good for what they're trying to do, but a lot of times you watch Muay Thai fights, they just kind of march coming forward so they can throw their kicks and they trade kicks. They don't have any head movement. Part of the reason is if I'm rolling under a punch, that kick's coming. And so you got to be careful with that. But the solution to everything, when 1 year's time, and if I were having a boxer, if I was training the boxer to fight a Muay Thai guy for 1 year, I don't think I would worry about checking kicks. I've been fighting my whole life. I don't worry about checking kicks. I would work on when he kicks, I punch. I want to keep him arm's length away. When he kicks high, when he kicks low, when he does anything, I come forwards. I push forward. How do you stop kicks? You come forward. Now, Muay Thai guys have those elbows. If you come in too close, he'll grab you and you'll throw that elbow and whatever. I jab. You keep it at arm's distance. Come in with those big power shots. The boxer is going to be faster. The boxer is going to be able to control that distance better. And the boxer is going to be able to address the leg kicks better than the Muay Thai guy is going to be able to address the punches. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe because when the boxers go to Muay Thai, they tend to lose. I don't put much weight behind that because it's a different sport. They're not trained in the other sport. They don't work with Muay Thai guys. My boxer, he would just be sparring constantly. Every day he'd be sparring. And you'd have the headgear on. You'd be safe. You wouldn't kill yourself. But you would spar a lot. You do the Strickland approach. Now, the Muay Thai guy, though, if I'm training the Muay Thai guy, what am I going to do with that? I'm not going to have him spar every day because he's going to get his brain bashed in. He is going to be hit constantly, and we can't have that. So we have to make him kick more. We have to have him work on ways to kick. Now, a way to beat a boxer are teep kicks, which is more or less a jab with the feet. They're slower, they're readable, and even a good one isn't going to hurt that much. It's just going to help disguise what you throw next. So if I'm training that Muay Thai guy, we're working teeps all day, every day, and then we're going to change it to the question mark kick. We're going to work that teep again, then we're going to work on the oblique kick. And we're going to change it up like that. The next thing I'm claiming is if you took 2 people, same weight class, same athleticism, same drive to win that $10 million, if you take the same two people, one of them gets Muay Thai for a year, one of them gets boxing for a year, I'm taking the boxer. I think it is easier to learn the fundamentals of boxing than it is to learn the fundamentals of Muay Thai. If they're both training 6 hours a day, doing everything they can, yeah, the Muay Thai guy's probably going to be able to kick it pretty well in a year. Not good, just pretty well in a year. And at the end of the year, the boxer is going to be able to jab really well. And the jab is going to beat the kicks. I just believe it. Now, the problem you'll get with that year-on-year experience, neither of them are going to spar very well, because when you first start sparring, you kind of suck at it. If you're super athletic, you still kind of suck at it. Everyone sucks when they start sparring, Muay Thai and this. But by the end of the year, you will have done enough of it. You'll be able to read at least a little bit, read the feints, read that. You'll be able to close that distance to where your arm's length away, and you'll be able to stop the kicks. I just believe it. Deep down, I do. I'm a bigger fan of boxing than Muay Thai. Muay Thai fights are boring. And I hate saying it because the knockouts are cool, but the actual fights are just, they're boring. I see, I've been sick for a while. The Muay Thai guys, they just march in, and then they kick, and then they kick, and then they kick, and then they throw an elbow, and then they kick again. It's slow. It's just boring. Boxing is like a chess match, more so than a UFC fight, more so than an MMA fight. Boxing is such a precision. You have to move, you have to twist, you have to do this, you have to throw that. It is far more technical than Muay Thai. The last thing I'm claiming is an MMA fighter who has a base in boxing is going to beat an MMA fighter who has a base in Muay Thai more often than not. Let's say their MMA and boxing, or their Muay Thai and boxing skills are equal. They're fantastic and awesome, equal. I think the boxer is going to have a far better base. He's going to be able to mix his hands up with the wrestling, or mix the hands up with the rest of MMA. I just believe it. That's not to say Muay Thai isn't great. Muay Thai is great. It has more or less been proven to be the dominant striking form in the UFC, followed by boxing. It's easier to do. That's not quite true. Just in MMA, you're allowed to kick, so you kick. In boxing, you're not allowed to kick, so you don't kick. But that's my thought. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Sorry if I'm talking so fast. I got to get to the Colby Covington thing too, because it's been riding on my soul. I love Colby. He's such a talented fighter. I have said for years he is the most talented welterweight that may have ever been, except he can't beat Usman, and he just put on the shittiest performance I've ever seen out of him against Leon Edwards. What his plan was, I had such high hopes for him. I was telling everybody that would listen, I said, listen, Colby is going to mix it up. Colby is going to go high with the boxing, come with the wrestling, fail at the shot, come back up with the boxing. He's going to mix it up. And instead, he laid back and got kicked for 25 minutes. The fight sucked. And Leon, everyone's, Leon looked like shit too. He just did more than Colby. And Leon didn't do anything bad. Leon was fine. He kind of countered some wrestling, which was awesome. I didn't expect that, I guess. He kind of did some offense with the kick. I think he landed a punch someone there. But he did just more than Colby. Like, the fight sucked. That's not why I'm upset with Colby, though. I am upset with Colby because he got that microphone. He ran his mouth about Trump, which I love Trump. Yeah, Trump 2024, whatever. And then he gets backstage and he still is talking Trump. But he says, oh, the judges hate me because I like Trump. No. Oh, my God. You're a right-wing, conservative arm, strong man of the Trump administration and blah, 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 blah. And you're gonna find a way to make an excuse for why you lost immediately. Like, as soon as the fight's over, you're going to say, oh, they hate me. I actually won, but they hate me. Oh, dear God. And then a day later, so, well, actually, my foot was broken too. That bothers me. I tell everyone I train, so listen, if you get out in that fight and you're sick the morning of, if you break your hand 2 weeks before, if you have no knee, I do not want to hear an excuse out of you. You take the loss like a man. You take the loss like a champion. As the coach, I'll say everything for you, because who cares what people think about me? I'm your coach. I will tell everyone your foot was broken. I broke my hand 2 weeks before I fought Ryan Spann. Not a person on the planet outside of my team knew it until 2 years later. I took the loss like a champ. When I fought Talis Latis, I broke my tore my syndesmosis ligament in my left. I think it was my left foot. I could do nothing but swim. I couldn't walk for the camp. I could swim, but I was buying a house. I had to fight. I didn't tell anyone. I told the doctors backstage, I said, listen, I'm pretty sure I tore my syndesmosis ligament, blah, blah. Somebody, the doctor, let's staple this back together. When you lose a fight, do not make an excuse like that. Especially when you are wearing the conservative brand on your shoulders. Yeah, I'm the man's man. I'm a conservative, make America great again. But it's actually somebody else's fault. It's actually not my fault I lost. It's his. It's actually not my... See, I broke my foot because Did he kick? I don't know how he broke his foot. He threw a kick? I don't know. And that is sitting with me. Now, every time he talks, one, he keeps calling out like top 15 fighters as opposed to the number 1 contenders, as opposed to the number 2 contenders. He keeps calling out Gary Allen. What's he ranked? Like 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there? Fight someone right there. You want that title shot back, which he's not going to get for a long time. If you want that title shot back, pick somebody that's close to him. Pick somebody that might be next in line. Call Darius. Not Darius. I'll call Darius out. Darius should make sense. Darius should make a lot of sense. That's a fun fight. I didn't even think about that till right now. Call out the guy that nobody ever thinks about. I'm forgetting his name right now. Who's just sitting in the back. Oh, kill me. I can't remember his name. You all know who I'm talking about. The guy that nobody thinks of. Nobody wants to watch a fight, even though he's very talented. I'll think of it as soon as I hit end of play. But Colby is driving me nuts. So again, tell me in the comments, am I wrong? Am I reading him wrong? Is he not as good as I think he is? Like, I've seen him put on the performances. I've seen him put on performances that impressed me, that made me want to fight more like him. And he's always presented himself with a certain amount of class, even though he's always been a fairly classless person on the microphone. I would love to train with him still, but I want to train with him, so quit being a douchebag after the fight. Before the fight, do what you want to do, sell that fight. But after the fight, knock it off, man. One more thing, fellas. Thank you for watching this far. If you haven't, if you have, tell me in the comments because y'all are awesome. I've got a sponsor, Riz Pharma. Riz Pharma, I'm going to start working with them. They're sponsoring this podcast, YouTube cast. I'm going to be doing some big things in the next 2 months. I've got some big plans. As soon as the hand is healed, I'm going to be doing some cool stuff. I sparred Sean Strickland 6 rounds. I'm posting it the day of his fight, so tune in for that. It's going to be a great time. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. Thank you for helping me get this page monetized. Thank you for watching everything. And Riz Pharma, I'm going to represent you better than anyone ever has before. Thank you for what you do. I'm looking forward to growing together.